Jessica. This is Maya. Welcome to our second episode of Hey Girl. And we got a lot to talk about, so let's get it. What's number one?
We're going to start with the NCAA. As you all know, the NCAA makes millions, billions of dollars off of their players, but their players don't receive any compensation from the money that they bring in. Yes, they have full scholarships, but sometimes that's not enough. They have meal plans and things like that. But outside of that, you know, sometimes you just want to get a shirt or something like that, and they don't have time to get jobs. They only have time to play basketball and make money for the school.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they should be compensated in some kind of way. Yes, I know they have the education. That's the main point that people like to make. But if I had a free ride to school, I still have to drive here. I still have to eat. My meal plan, you know, it's $225. Yes.
Yeah.
But
a lot of these guys don't come from really privileged backgrounds. They don't have the luxury of having families that have like this generational wealth. So they're not just at school like, oh, it doesn't matter that I don't have a job. You know, college is a struggle. So if you're making money off of them, they need to be compensated.
They do.
I believe that.
President Obama said that he thinks the NBA should have a in-between in case the players don't want to go to college, are able to still play NBA basketball but not have to spend, you know, 1 year or 2 years or 3 years or however, you know. And so LeVar Ball has a plan where they will be paid, I believe, around $600,000, and they will play basketball and still have an opportunity to go to the NBA without having to go to college. I think, you know, that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. I don't agree with everything LeVar Ball does, but I do like him. I feel like he has, for the most part, he has good intentions.
He does, and he's really trying to shake up the big corporational way of doing things and still make a way for the little man, the middleman, and things like that.
Absolutely.
So I definitely would like to see that come into. And President Obama also said that if given the opportunity, he would play basketball for the San Antonio Spurs. So I believe they have like 1-day contracts or something.
Oh, okay.
So y'all definitely need to put my president in the game.
I miss my president.
I do. But this is in regard to the Parkland shooting and the victims. Also along the lines of the NBA, but the real NBA, the National Basketball Association. Dwayne Wade wore Joaquin Oliver's name on his shoes the other night. Joaquin Oliver was killed and he was buried in Dwayne Wade's jersey. And he gave an interview talking about the young man, and he got emotional. And he was like, you know, in this line of work, you know how many people, you know, look up to you, but it's things like that that make you continue to do what you do and do it in the right way.
That is so sad.
Also along the line of the Parkland shooting, Walmart and Dick's Sporting Goods have now raised the age to buy a weapon to 21. Walmart stopped selling AR-15s, I believe, 2 years ago, and Dick's is now pulling theirs off the shelf as well.
Good.
So the children who are raising their voices and make sure they are heard are definitely bringing about change.
That's good. I feel like you shouldn't be able to get your groceries and your AR-15 in the same store. It's a little bit too, it's too much.
Does Robux sell guns?
I don't, babe, I hope not. So while we're talking about guns, we're going to transition and talk about the Georgia high school teacher who shot a gun, a handgun that he had brought to school, brought to work with him outside of a window. And it said that he barricaded himself inside of a classroom and shot the gun out of a window. His name was Jesse Randall Davidson. And though nobody was hurt, nobody was shot, there was a girl injured because she was running through the hallways and she apparently hurt her ankle. So, I don't know. That's another reason, you know, everybody's been talking about should teachers have guns in the school, and now this happens. It's just like, what should we do? You know, I don't know what kind of direction we need to go in for this.
I made the point to someone the other day, and I was saying, if you arm teachers, just say 3 or 4 teachers are armed, there's a mass shooting, the police storm in, you have 4 people with guns. You don't know who is who.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to end up getting shot. Then what are you going to do?
Yeah, that makes sense. Girl, you thought about that.
I did.
You thought about that. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. It's like on one hand, I want them to be safe. I want people to, you know, be protected. I want crazy people to stop going into the schools and shooting it up. But on the other hand, I agree with what you said. I don't think that you should be getting training on how to teach kids and also gun training.
And some teachers have
Like,
taken
where
to
are we
Twitter,
living? Yeah.
and they said, we don't even have proper school supplies. We don't have pencils. We don't have
Right.
markers. And you want to give me a gun?
A gun.
No, give me the adequate supplies I need to teach the
Yeah.
students
Yeah.
instead of trying to arm me with a gun.
And also, I think that we need to have more counseling in schools, because some of the things that these kids are going through, my mom's the principal, and just some of the things that she tells me her students are going through, these kids need help.
So in regards to all of this, we do have elections coming up this year. So you all be sure you get out and you vote.
Yes.
I know UABtv recently spoke with Walt Maddox, who is
Yeah.
running for governor, and he had a great standpoint on this issue, and that interview will be coming out shortly. And we will also have Bob Vance coming up, who has a similar standpoint on the issues at hand with the gun laws. So please be active in the voting, and we can only change, when we get our hand and do our part also.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning into Hey Girl,
Hey Girl.
and we will see you all next week.
Bye, y'all.